Morning, y'all. Last time I saw y'all, I think it was like April 28th, and now it's May the 11th. Working on backup hedges today. We got two of them that we're trying to ridge up, get ready to set. Actually, the plan is to hopefully set about 5 acres at the back of the day. And Paul is currently working on ridging up one patch, but there's one more back there that needs to be disted and ready to be ridged up. Behold one of the backup hedges. So after 3 passes, I believe I found one of the rocks that's holding the earth together. Well, after some beating and a few more help, we finally got that rock unstuck. It was about the size of a cinder block, it seemed like. Anyway, Paul ended up taking my job, so I only made 3 passes with the disc. So now, trying to get to the back of setter ready. Yep, plan is to set some on the back of the day. Don't know if I'll be part of that or not. I think we'll get to side dress corn maybe. Anyway, Dad's doing that right now, but I think I'm going to trade with him here in a few minutes. Anyway, get the setter ready. Get our water tank, chemical tank ready. The boys, aka our H2A migrant workers, they went to go get plants, so they should start setting the back sometime after dinner. On the water tank and chemical trailer, we consist of a tank full of water, starter fertilizer for tobacco, also the various chemicals for our burn down spray. Alright, water trailer is ready for the most part, so that's done. Now I get to go run that applicator down there. So welcome to side dressing corn. This is where we apply our nitrogen. All we're putting is a straight shot of 32% liquid nitrogen. If we want to get technical, putting 38 gallons to the acre. That's all it is to it. You can tell you got those coulters down there, and there's some knives behind the coulters. Anyway, all it is just basically laying down liquid nitrogen in between the rows of corn. And that will hopefully give the corn enough nitrogen that it needs to be able to grow and produce a really good crop. It's a pretty basic job, but the only thing you got to do is watch your coulters, make sure they're not stopped up, make sure all of them are putting out liquid, keep an eye on your tank back there, make sure you don't run the thing empty and run out of nitrogen. Straddle the rows and try to run over as least corn as possible and enjoy the ride. Pretty much just straddling the rows here. This applicator is 40 foot, so it is the same width as our corn planter. And actually, we are running in the same exact tracks as our corn planter. Funny enough, this is the last pass of that cornfield I planted a couple videos ago. One thing, we are driving it manually. Now, we do have the ag leader monitor. That's what's running our rate control and our section control for the applicator back here. We could use guidance. And honestly, I wouldn't mind using it one of these days, but I don't know really how accurate enough it would be to straddle these rows. RTK is what they would call the most precise auto guidance, although we don't have RTK, we've got the second best, I guess, but I don't know how well it would do with this. side dressing is that you get to see the corn, you know, during the growing stages. You get to go all over the field and see, you know, what parts of the field are good, what parts of the field are bad. You know, like, did this spot flood out? I mean, you get a really good look at the field. Now, what's interesting here, of course, I mentioned in another video that we do what we call split planting, where half of our planter is planting one hybrid corn and then the other half is planting another hybrid. So right now we're running right down the middle. So over there's one hybrid, over there's the other hybrid. One difference that I've seen is that one hybrid is just a little bit greener than the other. It's got more of a darker green color to it. And it looks like it's a couple days ahead, even though it was planted on the same day. Well, I'm getting kind of close to empty. And that corner there is all I like. But I don't think I'm going to have enough. That kind of sucks. It's gotten kind of cloudy. It started out pretty dang sunny and nice this morning, but it's been clouded up on us. I don't think it's supposed to rain today. Although it is supposed to rain the next 7 days. Like a 40, 50, 60% chance. That really sucks, because next 7 days full of rain on top of the 10 inches of rain that we've already had the first half of May, so ain't that just brilliant? I'm pretty sure my lunch has arrived and it's standing at the end of the field. Come on, go a little bit faster! You know, I seriously think I'm going to be like a pass or two short on liquid. You know, I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident. Oh my gosh, I think we're going to make it. And that is it. Well, that's one field down and a bunch more to go. And like I said, today's the last day we got, and it's a week-long rain, so have a nice little pause in between there. We are pretty much empty though. I mean, there is not much left, maybe 50 gallon. Yeah, I don't think we could have cut that any better. Anyway, we're going over there to that field next, but we will fill up first. I'll show you what we got here with this Shaven LA 9000 applicator. So of course everything here, this is all your pumps, this is section control, all that stuff. This is all it is to the coulter. Got the blade here which slices through the ground, and then the knife which follows. You got your hose here, this is where the nitrogen comes through. It goes into the knife here and comes out down here at this little opening here and kind of gets splashed, so to say. That's really all it is to it. Alright, she's full. We're ready to go again. And over there we have our nice patch preparation equipment. Nice sunflower disc with AGCO tractor. And then another AGCO tractor with just a ripper better. I don't really know what brand that is. But Paul ended up bedding 3 of the patches, which they just set the one today. So we got 2 more patches. This one right here in front of us actually. And then another patch, 2 patches ready to be set, hopefully next week or in the week after. And then we still got 3 patches that still need chiseled and disked and bedded. They still got quite a bit of work to be done to them. And that's what we mean by setting tobacco on beds. There's corn in there. Don't worry. That's just the cover crop wheat. This used to be an old tobacco patch. And as much tillage as we do to these tobacco patches, it's important that we get some sort of a cover crop on it to keep the ground from washing away. Anyway, wheat here, we use the wheat for cover crop, and it just got a little bit taller than what we would like. But there is corn down in there. A little tough to see, but it is there. Now occasionally, sometimes you gotta stop a tractor, get out, and kick the occasional rock out of the culvert. Simple enough. A nice little prize. And there's that beef stopped up. That was all that is. Everybody else is good. Dad and the boys, they did set tobacco today. They ended up setting 5 acres. They're actually about done. They just down the road from here. I can see them from where I'm at. But so all appears to have went well there. Looks like we're gonna get hopefully 200 acres done today. That would be, for the first day, that'd be a good start. Although they are big fields. They are some of our bigger fields. So after this, it'll go maybe a little slower, maybe by the 3rd or 4th day. We got probably another day and a half of big fields. I kid you not, it's actually sprinkling right now. I don't know if you can see it on the hood or the fenders there, but like why? Why? You're not supposed to be here till tomorrow. Why you do this? Way empty. Need another fill up. This is probably the last one. We'll probably call it a day because it's like after 6 and running it dark's not exactly the best thing in the world. Both them tanks emptied out on me, so I had to switch to the big in there. They're setting tobacco, like, right there. I don't know if you can see them there. Anyway, they're on, like, their last few rows. So, that'll be 1 patch down and 5 more patches to go for tobacco. Oh, time to get back at it. Hey, got it first time.